Hello, pretty storytellers. Welcome to Pretty Stories and Happy New Year's, everyone. Or as I record this so far, it is the day after New Year's, which I'm not sure when I'm gonna be posting this at, but first this is my first video of 2025. So just to put it short, I have been taking a couple mental health breaks among the Alvin and Chipmunks, both the franchise and the fandom in itself. I remember taking a couple of mental health breaks, since I haven't watched most of the new episodes, even though I know that the show has ended in 2023, but most of the new episodes I haven't really caught up yet. And along with the Munkcast in itself, and along with other fan videos, I haven't really caught up with those anymore. And so just now, I want to keep this brief that when returning back to the Monk Hub, which is that's what the channel is called, and when I saw that, that was when I first when I got back, since it was a New Year's, and so I wanted to get a fresh start into making some of those apologies of what I've done later on last year, and making some, just to put it briefly, some harassing comments towards others who were trying to cheer up after what happened to yours, and the things that I said that I never want to repeat ever again. That was when, and especially Kaitlyn Sparkle, I am so sorry that it took me this long to make an official apology. Most of me was really scared of what will happen, since back then I had this weird mindset that if I wasn't gonna be healed, since I was painted as the villain for not liking a question that wasn't even my question to begin with. So when I first saw since once it turned the 1st of January, then I want to make a new path on trying to check out some of to catch up with what's been going on with the Monk Hub, and some of the comments I made, specifically on the video on the horrible stuff that I said. That's when I figured out that all my comments were removed on that channel, which, as I said a couple of times, and as I made in the community post, it was well deserved on my part, since I was acting horrible at that time, and I've never moved on until now. You guys can't see those comments, which thank goodness you can't see them, but I've said that I've moved on, which it was obvious from those horrible things that I've said to others that I didn't, that I was only making the situation much more worse than it has to be. And I really don't know what to do at this point, since I did make an apology video right after I found out that he knew about the stuff that I said, and I did try to make an apology comment that year too, and I did apologize to Jeanette too, and just said some of the similar stuff that I said before, that she was wise and a beautiful soul, and I did, but what else do you want me to apologize for? I'm sorry for calling everyone misogynist, even though I didn't really meant to call everyone a misogynist. I didn't want to do any of that. Originally I meant to only call the show, since you can criticize on the show without criticizing its creator or criticizing anybody. That's what I first thought, but now since what else do you want me to say? I'm sorry for calling everyone a misogynist. You guys are not misogynist. You guys love women. Just please know that I know I was wrong about not valuing anyone's dedication to the Chipmunks and the Chipettes. Just please know that I know that I was wrong on everything that I've said in the past. I should have been more respectful when Simon didn't like my questions despite not being about him, but once again, it's just like I should have just been more respectful into saying that it wasn't my question and that I should have just learned to be much better and more respectful to what happened at that Thanksgiving special. And I feel bad for since if you guys can't see, since I'm gonna move over, that the Thanksgiving special turned out to be one of the if you go to some of the popular videos, it goes episode 1, episode 2, and then just skips to episode 4 on the 3 most popular. And I feel like it's entirely on my fault. I am the one to blame for everything, and it makes me feel bad it makes me feel bad for all of the other questions that were in the Thanksgiving special that wasn't mine, that deserved to be the icing on the cake, for example, Mila's question. No, it wasn't even a question, it was a compliment. It was a compliment on the last video. Just Mila's compliment for the Live and Die short, about the darker themes, that deserved to be the icing to the cake. Mila, I love you, Mila. That deserved to be your compliment deserved to be the icing on the cake. I would have appreciated that to be the alternative ending on the Thanksgiving special, so then it could have gotten much more views, or just an equal amount of views than the videos that was surrounding it, instead of just mine, since I have no control whether my question will get answered or not, or how it was gonna be answered. If it was not gonna be my question in the first place, I have no control over that. And you guys deserve to have your question be the icing on the cake instead of mine. And not only did I feel guilty or even stupid, since I just want to mention that with someone accusing me, seriously, someone accused me of using Discord to call Jeanette autistic, which really, what I meant to say is that I have inspired by her to write Glass Bottom Bow as a neurodiversity story, but also the fact that I haven't had a Discord account until 2024. This is proof that this is my official Discord account, so I don't know who even got started with accusing me of using Discord. Well, I haven't started my official account until 2024, so this is proof that I don't know who started that rumor, that Discord rumor. But of course, we are both in the rights and wrongs here. I can understand that. But the worst thing about this entire situation currently is that even while I have finally decided overcome to apologize for all my wrongdoings to the Munkcast, I can my comments, I can no longer comment on any of the videos. Either it will be an sincere apology to each and every one that I've have harassed or accused of, or even if it will just be something as simple as to comment on some of my favorite childhood dishes to Theodore and Eleanor on the food talk show, since I have done that before and I even saved it in my notes, that I can no longer do anything like that anymore. So even if I wanted to apologize, which I really do want to apologize to everybody, I can no longer do that, since you guys can see that all my comments have been gone. So Chris, I don't know how else you want me to apologize for calling you and everyone else I don't want to ever repeat that word, but misogynist. I don't even know how else I should apologize for calling you that, since I've watched since I know that you are a great and amazing person. You're a great and amazing guy, and You are a great father. And I don't even know how else I should say this, but just you are a woman lover, and like Chris, you are a woman lover and an amazing person deep down. And like I've always admired your hard work and dedication to the franchise that can compete with everyone else's. Like, I've admired that kind of energy since I first started watching the Munkcast since 2019, back when it was called Monk Media or Monkey Media. Like, I have watched it longer than you ever know. And I should have never blamed you or everyone else for my own wrongdoings, and you have every right to remove every one of my comments on your channel. You have every right to do so. Since it was well deserved for what I have done to both you and other people that I've hurt in the past. And I've honestly feel horrible about putting my needs and dedications above others. Well, we're all fans of the Gym Relationship Pets, and I should have never made anyone feel guilty about putting my feelings first. Well, all of our feelings and what we feel matter at the end of the day. And to the Sparkle Cole or Kaitlyn Sparkle, I am so sorry for accusing you of body shaming. This is like, you've said that you said you want me to apologize to the future. Well, I can no longer reply to anything on both yours or the Monk Hub, but this is the future where I'm ready to apologize to you for accusing you of body shaming, Eleanor. I did not meant to make you feel like that, make you feel hurt or confused. And for the longest time, I did accept your apology. I was just scared to accept your friendship because I thought, this Kaitlyn, just know that I've accepted your apology for the longest time. I was just afraid to go out there and accept that we can be friends because I thought you only wanted to be my friend because we were both autistic, until I saw like the little comment that you've added, which I'm not gonna show due to respect on your part, that it was irrelevant, which I've always agreed on. Like, just because we're both autistic doesn't mean that we could like immediately be friends. But since that is an irrelevant fact of everything that has been going down, and just please know that just because I didn't have enough confidence to respond back, that doesn't mean that I don't want to be your friend. Since I had a similar situation where just because I don't speak or just because I may act a certain way, that meant that a person didn't want to be my friend. And it made me feel horrible since, like, as of now, I am ready to accept this friendship, but not because we're both autistic, because I know that you are a sweet and amazing person, a sweet and amazing young woman, Kaitlyn. Please, like, however I may act, since I had a similar situation where someone thought that I didn't want to be their friend, please know that, Kaitlyn, I do want to be your friend deep down. And to everyone that I have harassed in the past, please tell me how to make this right. Please, like, tell me how to make everything right at the end of the day. Like, tell me if I need to go up to your channel and apologize in that way, or if I need to send questions on just my account and just find a way to make everything seem right. just please tell me how to make things right to everyone that I've accused and harassed and blamed. Please tell me how to make things right in 2025. That's all I'm asking. Please accept this as my deepest apologies to Chris, Kaitlyn, and everyone else that I have harassed, accused, or victim blamed on the other than Chipmunk fandom, and also this includes my sister, even though she is not a part of this, for blaming her in the comment that got removed for having me ask that think about question to Jeanette. That, like, please tell me how to make everything right. Like, I'm sorry for everything, and please accept this as my deepest apology for everyone that I have ever harmed. Since, like, I want to start the new year this year with an apology for all that I have done within this fandom. So before it gets too long, that'll be the end of this video. Once again, please tell me how to make everything right in the comments, and I'll do it, I promise. But as always, and just to remember, keep on monking.